No, I'm talking about a regular session.
Oh, regular.
Special session for the hearing will be millions more. Yep, here comes Sarah.
I think there's a lot of people waiting to hear if there's any comments about Oklahoma during the first session. And that was, although Iowa State has, the coach was from Mount Union. That was pretty interesting.
Oh, is that where he's from? Yeah, okay. Ron? Okay, we'll get started. I'd like to welcome everyone to the September 5th, 2020, October 5th, 2020 meeting of the Delaware County Board of Commissioners. Would you please rise and join me in the pledge? I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America
And to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. I'm Jeff Benton, President of the Board. To my right is our Vice President, Gary Merrill, and my left is fellow Commissioner Barb Lewis. Our County Administrator is here today, Mike Fromer, and Jennifer Walraven is going to lead the meeting, so we can start.
Resolution number 20-872, in the matter of approving the electronic record of proceedings from regular meeting held October 1st, 2020.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion? Vote?
Vote on motion 20-872. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Resolution number 20-873, in the matter of approving purchase orders and now certificates and payments of warrants in batch number CM APR 1002.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion? Vote?
Vote on motion 20-873. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Resolution number 20-874, in the matter of declaring the board's opinion regarding the vacation of a never-improved unnamed alley located at 3238 Radnor Road, Radnor, Ohio, Delaware County, between lots 8 and 9 in Radnor Township, and setting date, time, and place for the view and final hearing thereon.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion? Vote?
Vote on motion 20-874. Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Resolution number 20-875, in the matter of authorizing submission of a request for designation to the North Central Ohio Solid Waste District.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion?
Good morning, Commissioners. Eric McPeak, Deputy Director of the Regional Sewer District. This resolution has to do with a designation request that we received from the North Central Ohio Solid Waste District. Very similar to the DKMM district that we're members of. This includes Allen, Champaign, Hardin, Madison, Shelby, and Union counties. This is something that they do on a frequent basis with their solid waste plan to capture any facilities that their waste goes to so that they can, it's a designated outlet, and also they'll receive their $6 per ton fee, which is identical to the DKMM fee. We've been paying this. This is just Rumpke mentioned that they've also received this for their landfill. So this resolution allows us to have Rumpke submit the request for designation on our behalf. Once approved, it allows them and assures that they will pay the fee, which they've been doing and our previous operator was. I can answer any questions if you have any.
I didn't have any. Take a vote?
Vote on motion 20-875. Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye.
Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Pause for a minute while we have switched some people around in the room.
Right. Yeah, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 8, 9. Okay, we're good. We're good.
All right.
Welcome, gentlemen.
Welcome, welcome.
Resolution number 20-876, in the matter of appointing members to the Delaware County Public Defender Commission.
So moved.
Second.
Discussion?
Good morning, Sarah DeNovo, Assistant Clerk to you. After
To you.
After several applications and interviews, these candidates have been chosen for the Public Defenders Commission: Carlos Crawford, Melissa Nope, and Don Hunter. I would appreciate the board approving the resolution.
Okay. We'll take a vote, and then we'll open it up for comments.
Vote on motion 20-876. Mrs. Lewis?
Aye.
Mr. Merrill?
Aye.
Mr. Benton?
Aye. And thank you, Sarah. Good job. Well, again, thank you, gentlemen, both who are here. Obviously, there are 5 attendees, or 5 commission members in total. The other 2 have been named by the judges, and so we've named 3, and we are extremely delighted to have these three join the other two. This is our first official Public Defender's Commission where we're going to create a Public Defender's Office and manage cases, and this is a very big step for us, and really appreciate gosh, I don't know how many, we get 13 applications, people who wanted to represent, be a member of this board and help create this organization. So we're thrilled to have so many people interested. There are a lot of things that need to be done, and over the next few months, a plan put together, some controls put in place to make sure that that those who can afford for their own defense do pay their own defense, pay for their own defense. Those who can't receive good quality defense, and that's kind of the mission, is make sure that the indigents who are in the court system do have good representation. They're very important. So anyway, again, thank you, both of you who were able to make it today. We really appreciate it.
Like introduce themselves.
Yeah, if you could step to the microphone, please, introduce yourselves, and if you had any remarks, we'd greatly appreciate it. Got some important work coming up for you.
You can even take off your mask.
Okay,
Yeah,
thank
we
you.
would ask you
And
to.
my next
Yeah,
question,
that's
thank you very
really
much.
nice.
It really helps
Yes.
with
Yes.
being able to understand it.
Yes.
I'm George Limbert. First of all, I'd like to say thank you to the commissioners for the appointment, as well as Judge Gormley for considering me for this position. I am an attorney. I'm the general counsel for the Red Roof Hotel chain. I'm also of counsel with the Official Downey Law Firm. And I live in Delaware County. I live in Lewis Center, Columbus C to be precise. And I'm just honored to be part of this. The law is something that, of course, I have a passion for. And public defender work, you wouldn't think necessarily it mixes with hotels, but in a lot of ways it mixes with my mantra. I grew up in a household where my father was a United States magistrate judge in the Northern District of Ohio, out of Youngstown, Ohio. And I got to see firsthand how important public defender work is. The most important attorney in the room for the indigent individual is the public defender. And in some ways, they're more qualified than an average attorney, just because of how much they do it and how much they know the system and how they know how to work the system for their clients. So I was so honored to be part of this, and this is part of what I'm excited to help do and make happen for Delaware County. So thank you again.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you, Willis.
so much.
Yeah, thank you for being willing and raising your hand. Mr. Hunter, welcome to the podium and welcome to the board.
Good morning. Commissioners, thank you. It's a pleasure to be here. And Mike, good morning. And just wanted to say thank you and look forward to working with everyone. And been a Delaware County resident back when I had all black hair and no gray hair. And so I look forward to continuing to work with the county and hopefully can make a good contribution as part of a team. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, again. Commissioner Lewis or Merrill, comments? I know you had a
Sure.
statement. One of the individuals we named to the board, Carlos Crawford, could not be here today, but
Sure. Why don't I take care of that first? Another of our appointees is Carlos Crawford, who you will get a chance to meet very soon, I'm sure. He's a practicing defense attorney whose law firm is based in downtown Delaware. And today he's in court representing a client in Marion. And he was trying to somehow, he even talked to the judge to see if he could be here, and the judge was going to give him some leeway, but then I thought, oh boy, all I could see was, getting here, having to run to Marion. I thought, Carlos, I don't want you getting in a car accident or anything, just, we'll be fine, go to court. Let me read his statement here. He said, I am excited to join the Delaware County Public Defenders Commission and offer my expertise and guidance to the county as the county continues to make strides toward ensuring that the legal system works for all citizens equally. And I'd like to add that Carlos's appointment is something that we were all pleased to make, not only because of his excellent reputation and expertise in criminal justice law, but also his broader commitment to the community. And this includes service on the boards of SourcePoint and Marion Goodwill Industries. Also, it's really interesting, before becoming a lawyer, Carlos had achieved professional success in an entirely different career as a senior industrial safety engineer with Whirlpool. And so he brings a broad range of experience to our new commission. So you'll get a chance to meet Carlos soon.
Yeah, we have a small agenda today, but this particular appointment that we're doing today is extremely important. So I think it makes a small agenda a very big agenda today. This all started roughly a little over a year ago when we had a work session, and the judges and the prosecutor met with us in this room about 14 months ago, if I recall, 13, 14 months ago. And to the credit of our judge and our prosecutor, they was concerned about how well we were representing or getting the indigent defense covered in our county. And to their credit, it started the process of us evaluating and brings us to where we are today by setting up this commission. The challenge that we have is to make sure we represent the indigent community well. The challenge that we have is to make sure we do it in a fiscally responsible manner to the benefit of the taxpayers. And the 5 of you are going to be charged with accomplishing that goal. And in my view, and during interviews, setting up this foundation of what it's going to work like and be like is going to be very important. And I think that's going to be an important step before you identify the public defender. So you have some idea of what you'll be looking for. And the 3 that we appointed, we did for specific reasons. We wanted a non-lawyer on that group of 5 for a lot of reasons: financial evaluation, just to bring a non-attorney perspective, and that's the reason Mr. Hunter is being asked to serve. And then, of course, the attorney perspective is extremely important as we go through this. So I'm very excited. I think we have put together a very good board, 3 plus the 2 appointed by our judges. And I think it's going to be something that's going to serve our county well. And congratulations to all 5 of you, the ones here today and the ones that could not be here today. And that's all I have. So thank you.
Yeah, again, Mr. Merrill, Mr. Lewis said it very well. Thank you. Thank you for agreeing to serve. We've got, again, we had a really strong pool of people who were interested, and that's good to hear. We're seeing that more and more. So the word is getting out that community's asking for people to help with all these different agencies and commissions, and people are responding. It's great to see. So thank you both. You have an important task ahead of you to get this thing going, get a plan put together, hire a public defender, and you know.
I do have one question. The 5 of you who really, someone's going to have to take the lead and get that first meeting set up. Sure. So you 2 are standing in front of me, so I'm just going to, you're going to take care of that? Okay, great.
I saw our other commission member.
Oh, there she is.
Entered the building.
Okay.
Bring her in. Yeah.
Yes.
Hello.
Come on in. Perfect timing.
Boy, perfect timing.
Yeah. We just voted. You've been appointed. So
Yeah.
there are no surprises.
Yeah.
So anyway, and we just talked a little bit about our plans and excitement about having such a strong board put together. Didn't know if you had any comments about, while you're here, if you had any other thoughts or comments you wanted to make publicly. Okay.
And you can get online and hear our brilliant comments later, so.
Right.
Do you want to just introduce yourself, though,
maybe.
Melissa? Yeah. Without your mask.
Yep,
Come on.
if you could go to the
Get
podium
the
and
mic.
introduce
Yeah.
yourself, that'd be great.
Yeah.
Up to the podium.
Yeah.
We're recording it.
My name is Melissa Knopp. I serve as the project manager for the Ohio Stepping Up Initiative, which is a statewide initiative to get severely mentally ill folks out of the county jails. So happy to be here.
And you have a history, too, of working with our Delaware courts.
I do. I've worked years, decades with the common pleas and the municipal court.
Yes, very strong in administration, so it'll be.
I think we have a good balance.
I think we do.
And excited about the prospects. And you raised your hand, so you're going to set the first meeting or coordinate the first meeting? Very good.
All right, all right. Okay.
Good.
Thank you, glad you could make it.
Thank you,
All
yes.
right.
Thank you, guys.
Yep,
You can meet your fellow commission members.
that's right.
That's great. Yeah,
We
this
have a
is,
few minutes before we can start our 10 o'clock hearing, but we can see if our administrator has any reports today. And that would bring us to county commissioner reports.
Commissioner Lewis,
sure.
comments to that?
I just want to add too, with our Public Defender Commission, it's a real milestone for us for Delaware County, for our court system. We have appointed some excellent people, and I can't wait to see them get started. When I talked to Carlos last night, he was really excited and couldn't wait, which is a real good sign. So I'm sure they're going to hit the ground running. And as far as my report, we had a CCAO, Justice and Public Safety virtual meeting on Friday where we passed our legislative agenda, and that will go to the board. Commissioner Merrill sits on that board. And so maybe I'll lobby him ahead of time, I don't know. But anyway, that's October 16th, so that is our next step. And that's all I have.
Two things. I will not be here Thursday. Of course, the board has its retreat Thursday, so Wednesday evening, Thursday during the day, so you guys won't have to put up with me. And the other thing we have a 911 board meeting tomorrow afternoon, so I'll be there as well. So that's all I have.
Okay, got a few other things. We had our MORPC Executive Committee call last week, and no big new issues. Things are moving along. They're getting more back, getting more back in the swing of things, getting things done. But CCAO Taxation and Finance Committee calls tomorrow. Wanted to point out that Senator Andy Brenner introduced a bill to create a little brown jug license plate. So hopefully that'll get passed, and we'll all be able to buy little brown jug license plates.
I bet I know who the first person to buy it will.
Yeah, we get vanity plates like LBJ1 or something like that. So anyway, I want to thank Andy. It's a neat gesture in
Yeah,
recognizing
it's a neat gesture.
Delaware's big event, and because especially this year it was unfortunately cut way back. Although the horse race went on very well, but the attendance was obviously almost zero. So again, 75 years it's been around. Now we can put little brown jug license plates on our cars, hopefully soon. I don't know, Mike's out in the hall. I was going to ask Mike whether he got a little sunburn or a heat rash from last week's trip to Napa.
And I guess we should wish our president well as he recovers.
Oh, absolutely,
And,
absolutely.
So that's,
Yep. And then I did want to mention that we had another weekend of college football, and it's really interesting. One of the finalists from last year's Final Four and the playoffs has lost 2 games in a row and is now out of the top 25. First time it's
first time in a long time.
First time in 21 years they've been lost 2 in a row. So it's not cause for celebration. I would never, revel in the lack of success. But so anyway, just had to bring it up as a news flash. Yeah. That's about it. I don't think we have anything else. Counterpoints, Commissioner Merrill?
I have nothing. One of the more successful programs in collegiate history, and we're having a bump in the road.
Rough start to the season. Okay, so we'll recess
Recess until
until 10 a.m. Okay, we'll recess till 10 a.m.